Tell us though about all this. How did you end up deciding to run? And then and what are your goals? We're so proud that you got elected.
Thank you. I decided to run a number of years ago. I mean, I've been involved in leadership since I
Well,
was involved in Girl Scouts as a girl. Like I served on committees for the council, went and visited other places as part of the wider opportunities. And when I had an opportunity to come back here and serve on the board, then I got a job. So I have been serving in leadership capacities for 25 plus years. And I found that policy making is something I wanted to be involved in, because as someone who's working in the nonprofit arena, a lot of decisions would be made about how we should do our work long before the funding got to us. And so when I was working in the Youth Violence Prevention Initiative in Seattle several years ago, I saw how accessible our community leaders were, our electeds, the City Seattle Council, but I also saw how disconnected they were from the work. And I was like, I can do this too. And so I began a journey of getting training, getting more involved in a larger context of the community. And then eventually I found this amazing training called Emerge. It's a national program that's in multiple states, where they literally teach you how to run for office and how to fundraise and how to do all the things. I mean, I got the initial skills of asking for donation, or selling that Girl Scout cookie. But running for office is just the same kind of work as the work that we do when we're selling Girl Scout cookies, but bigger.
Wow, that's amazing. So what are your goals? What are your topics or big concerns now that you're elected?
Right now, it is all about the COVID response, making sure that communities aren't left behind in terms of our resources that are deployed. There's a lot of innovation that's coming out of Oregon and other states that are similarly situated. But really, communities are hurting, and we've got to step up. And one of the advantages I had as someone who's very community minded, and from my, Girl Scout hat of like, use your resources wisely. When COVID hit, I was one of the few candidates that was able to shift quickly in the campaign and say, here are the resources. Here's how you can tap into this. Here's how you can do this for like rental assistance, mortgage assistance, relief from all kinds of things. And so I just want to continue that stud in Olympia, so that community is served.
Wonderful. So do you drive daily? I know Oregon, we're in every other year legislative session. What is Washington like? Is this almost going to be full-time job for you, or what?
No, it's a citizen legislature, and so we have basically we're full time for 3 or 4 months of the year, and so we go into session in January. This year, we're in a unique situation where we're going to do a lot of it virtually, but we have to go in there to set the new rules. And so I'll be heading down to Olympia, get sworn in, do some initial body of work, and then we'll fan out. And so I'm excited about the work. I mean, I'm diving in, meeting colleagues. We've been having transition meetings, trainings, all, since November 30th. And there's a lot to learn. It's a lot of personalities, and everyone is equal. Essentially, we're representing our districts, and then we have, ideas that have impact statewide.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is wonderful. I keep saying we're proud of you. It's nice to say I knew her when.
Yes. I'm so excited that I get to share this with you. I hope I'll be able to come back, if you'll let me, to tell you like how it's going. If you,
we would love that.
Oh, I would love it to. And like, if you want to invite some girls, just so that they can see, like, this is a pathway. And the fact that 50% or 56% of all electeds have some sort of Girl Scout background, I feel like I'm going into good company.
Really?
And I feel like there needs to be like the Girl Scout caucus of elected officials, and, and we use those principles to continue to support community, because women leaders, we really look at ways to support the whole community, and Girl Scouts is no different.
Right, right. So that's a wonderful. Are you active at all in the Washington Girl Scout Council? I don't know what they're called.
Western Girl Scouts of Western Washington. I am active, like when I get invited by one of my favorite troop leaders, she has me come to their campings and
So
stuff.
you're still connected.
Oh yeah. I just spent like $200 on some cookies and some magazine subscriptions. Hey mom, that's that. Hey mama, you'll see some magazines coming, mom. So it's I'm definitely connected. I'm looking to get more connected to the local troops in my own particular neighborhood. But that's all in the context of when I come back from Olympia.
So my personal question is, do we still get to call you Mia, or do you go by the whole name now?
Please call me Mia. Please call me Mia.
Thank you. That's good to know. Well, thank you for sharing. And, you should be, I'm assuming you're a lifetime member of Girl Scouts.
That was my gift from mom. When I graduated from high school, she got me the lifetime membership.
That's what a lot of us did. So you should be an OST member, and then you'd always get could we add you to that?
I think mommy already did that.
We'll double check our membership.